I almost want to take our hat off, but we not. We can't take it off. I wish. What up, wheat? What it do? Welcome back to the wheat field. Welcome to you. If you were new, hey, welcome to you too. Let's get give us a little space, a little privacy. Close the door. Um, this your girl Lottie here at Territory Tarot Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get, beloved. We keep having changes in temperature. We get hot, we get cold. Um, so definitely feeling like a thing with holding temperance and holding balance. So that's weird. Confirmation. We also were kind of getting. We got a comment on a video that we did like at this point like 2 years ago, and that's always like so fun when somebody like the video finds people in the current day, like, oh wow, that message was 2 years ago. And it was about we shared it to the community page, so that's fun page. So that's me. Turn us down. Hey, Melissa. What up, darling? I appreciate you for tapping in. I have to tell you, I so enjoy your content on social media, on Facebook. I have such a good time reading your poetry. It's always so inspiring. Like the way that you just pull things together and the way you express it is it's like sentimental and a little wispy, and it's got some depth to it, some weight on it, but you also keep it very light. So very encouraging, very inspiring, and I just love that. I can't wait for the book. It's coming on Sunday. So you guys, Melissa Divinity One, that is in the chat in the comments right now. She is an author and she has work on Amazon. So if you guys, Melissa, if you want to put the name of your work in the chat, I am not a person, like, I don't care if you advertise your work. It doesn't bother me. I don't feel like, another person from another channel coming in that would, I don't feel threatened. Like, I don't feel like there's a competition kind of thing. Like, I always big people up. I always shout people out. Michelle Fernandez, like Macho Tarot, is my sister. She Radio 333. Aya's Inspired Tarot, Veronica, beautiful. Clarity Empress, beautiful. Like, I have no problems with doing that. Like, I think that's beautiful. We should be able to support one another and lift each other up and know that it's more than enough. It's more than enough. So, some people are weird like that. They like, yeah, it's weird where, you cannot shout out a person or give credit or say that you found somebody that you enjoy and lift them up in business. Hey, blessings, what up, girlfriend? Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to read it. It's another way of how we lift each other's voices and how we support one another. So I think that's important, especially when people are trying to shut your voice down and close your shit up so that you don't get your message out to what. So also the vibe that we were getting is like, who doesn't want you speaking? And Spirit put something in the description. What did they say? They said, of course, it's many majors, so we're going to do some mini reads, having a major impact on you. Wednesday with the twist. So if you hang out, then you'll see what it is. Beloved, if you're here early, it'll be a twist at the end. So it's going to be that. Also, what else did they say? They said something about closing up your throat, like somebody doesn't want you to say something. They're shutting everything you say down, or are they? So somebody, again, is giving throat chakra attack. Somebody's resisting your message, what you're saying. It doesn't have to be like a content creator. You could be a person just like in family, in a space, at work, friendships. Whatever you're trying to say, someone's trying to stifle your voice, beloved. That's what we're getting. Hey, James Flooring. You're driving, but you're listening. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for tapping in. I appreciate it. Hey, how do you say your name? Akobes? Akobe? Akobes is given. It's given Akobes. It almost looks like I should pronounce it like the phonetics like Spanish. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. It feels good to my soul. But thank y'all so much for tapping in. Thank y'all so much for coming back. I appreciate you. I really do. It's gonna be some majors with a mini impact. My charger is charging the phone very slowly, but hopefully, as long as it stays plugged in, it'll be okay. Hey, Ludvina, thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. Thank you to the Alpha and the Omega. We see Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords energy. I'm hearing conflict, Seven of Pentacles. It could be time, energy, putting time and energy into something. I'm hearing Queen of Wands is putting time and energy into conflict, is what I'm saying. And this Queen of Wands has kind of been coming through. And we've been seeing issues with fire energy, intention, and passion. You know, people with different motives. So yeah, see, toxic. I told you it's giving conflict. She's giving conflict. She's giving some sort of issue with, could be you. If you're in a Queen of Swords energy, you may not be. You may end up switching your attribute or characteristics to somebody who's like a little bit protective over their emotions and their feelings, right? Yeah, see, I told you, you're gonna have to, you probably have to release somebody. Release some sort of toxicity. We've been kind of getting backstabby energy. See, fire. And we didn't know. We didn't know that that's what was happening. You know what I mean? This fire energy that's here. And time. It's time to release something, or in time you're going to see something. Spirit is giving us the major arcana deck, so let's get that. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for bringing this message in truth and clarity for the sake of all of our benefits, so that we could be spiritually... Do I have to pray for self individually? Can we be spiritually fed? Yes. Edified? Yes. Strengthened? Yes. To bear the yoke that's on our shoulder? Yes. From the beginning and the ending, the Alpha and the Omega? Yes. Let us be protected? Yes. Thank you. Yeah, if somebody doesn't like it, right? And we even will, of course, we're in the wheat field, right? And so I don't know if you are a person like us. You guys are all here watching Tarot, so I will say yes, confirmation. Nicolisa, is that what you're saying? Thank you so much for tapping in. Nicolisa, I think that's what it's saying. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, it's giving justice. It's giving like it's time to make something right by releasing some sort of toxic energy. This is definitely related to a fire sign, that Queen of Wands. And what this release is giving like Queen of Swords energy, like needing to cut something off, because the person, the justice, is definitely holding that sword of truth, right? So, oh, hello from the Philippines. Thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. I appreciate you. Yeah, Spirit is saying, like, it's something about a person, and I keep getting either, I don't know why they're coming against you, but it's giving it something about the way that you connect to the Spirit. It's spirituality. It's like religious persecution, and we keep picking this up. So somebody is speaking against you because they don't like you. They don't like how you do things. Emperor energy, I'm hearing Omega energy, and then we see the star, which would be like the sun or something. It's giving like the Omega energy star on earth. So it is giving me, whoever this person is, they are indoctrinated into Christianity. It is nothing against the religion. It's just that sometimes people can be judgmental and apply that belief system to the world, like everybody is supposed to believe the same way that they do, and this person just believes differently than you. Right? But rather than giving you free space and free will to experience the Spirit as you do it, have a very intimate, connected relationship with them, then they would rather place judgment. They want you to sit under the same type of mindset, and I don't feel like you do. It's something about the star. I'm also getting like you are a star seed. So you don't follow the same type of mindset. You have a, yeah, see, star seed. Thank you, spirit, because they're showing me this and they're tapping me in a card, and I was feeling star seed with this, and so they had me say the star seed so that they can turn the star card and show you the star seed. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys are both, you will connect to another star seed, and it's something about toxicity that needs to be released so that you and this other person can connect. It's something in the middle. It's an adversary. This. It's this one. Yeah, judgment. I told you somebody's very judgmental. It's like if you don't follow the way that they follow, if you don't worship and praise and commune the way that they do, then they will place judgment on you. I see the Hermit. It's giving soul connection. It's giving the Wheel of Fortune, destiny. They're saying that you're going to go to hell. Or you're going to be, or that you're some sort of devil or some sort of demon because you don't believe the way that they believe, beloved. And I always find that that's like super sad, and it's really against their own doctrine for them to kind of act in that fashion and pass judgment. It's almost like I don't know if they're praying to the Omega to call judgment on you. I don't know if they're trying to even try to exorcise the demon. This is this person that's trying to exorcise the demon off of you. So if this is a person, we don't never know who's praying against us. So we always acknowledge, that the message could be for us as well. The Fool. It's something about foolish activities. You could be doing something new. Empress. Oh, see, you're a fool for believing in the Alpha and the Omega. See what I'm saying? Like, we believe in the Alpha and the Omega, and we believe that they are the, divine feminine, divine masculine energies for all of us having a human experience. We are made in their image. We are made in both feminine and male and female. Female and male, actually, right? So our belief in that way is different from this doctrine, right? The way that they express it, because they do not recognize divine feminine energy, and we do. And we call it, and we name the Alpha as she was told to us and revealed onto us by the Omega, that she is the Alpha, she is the beginning that birthed all things. And they be with us, right? They support us in doing all things. See, they be with us, the Alpha and the Omega. Right? And it's something that's being taken, I don't know if they take it out of context or if they just don't understand the context of it, right? That a woman birthed a man, not we were taken from a rib of a masculine. Is different, right? So it's something with the mode of action. Ace of Wands. It could be even inspiring, growing potential. A breakthrough is coming. Yeah, see, the World card is coming through. And maybe it's a breakthrough in the world. We've been talking about the rise of the divine feminine, but I'm seeing something specifically on January 21st. My niece is born on January 21st. That's her birthday. I see the number 3. I see the number 4. The number 11, the number 6. And of course, 17 is here twice. That's the number 34. See, 10 is something with change. Fortune, karma, destiny. Destined to have some sort of breakthrough. And whatever it is going to have an impact. It's a global impact. Hey, to the Philippines, we appreciate you guys tapping in. Loving my boys. Your kids are the best. Thank you so much for tapping in. It's a clash here. It's a clash of ideals. Yeah, see, Ace of Pentacles and a Magician. So it could be in terms of you manifesting, using your magic so that you can, create opportunities. It is about moving forward, and somebody wants to stop how you're moving forward. So if you are a person that is of the mindset of more balanced energy, divine masculine, divine feminine, understanding that the order of things, truly, taking account of your multi-spirited, multi-natured self. You want this one too. Multi-dimensional. See, you have spiritual gifts. And a lot of, their theology doesn't allow for us to express the spiritual gift the way that we express it. We are a clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, clairtangent, clairsalient. I got too many clairs to list. I'm a medium. I speak directly to the spirit. They speak to me. I am a conduit for their energy to flow through to bring the message onto us and onto you, right? So they show you, they tell you, and then they show you. So hopefully then you hear and then you see so that you may believe, right? It is an exercise of faith to like hear, get your messages clear audience, to trust what you're hearing, and then allow the manifestations like the spirit working through you to materialize the thing that they've already said to you. And then that again, it increases it gives you more evidence, more faith of what can take place. And it's bigger than what they will allow themselves to believe. Many of them won't, but some can and some won't, you know. I sometimes I shy away from this topic and sometimes I don't. You know, sometimes it's like, you know, I'm really fired up. I'm very passionate about people having the ability to freely express their connection to the Most High, however they feel it, right? The Most High God is within and it speaks to you, and however you connect, it's up to you. It's on to you. It's your personal journey, and I don't believe that people should force their judgments on anybody else. And especially when you start to pray and use the power of the throat chakra to either shut somebody up or shut them down to what, and that's what I'm getting. When you start to weaponize your belief system against other people so that you can either keep them small, diminish them, or cause them not to be able to do the work that they have been chosen to do. This right here is somebody's destiny. They're supposed to do this work. Yeah, it's all about understanding, right? I honor the journey of self-discovery, knowing that understanding myself is the key to my empowerment. And when you understand who you are, you understand, you overstand, then you're not going to let anybody diminish your voice. You're not going to let them take you off of your purpose. Yeah, right place at the right time. I'm always in the right place at the right time to receive what is meant for me. So you're going to get what belongs to you anyway. See, multi-dimensional. And didn't we say that like you are a person that's intact with your multi-spirited, multi-dimensional self? You understand that you exist on more than one dimension at the same time. You also contain masculine and feminine energy. You are multi-spirited. The spirit of intelligence lives within, right? It's so many spirits that are with you all the time. You are never by yourself. You have the breath. The Holy Spirit that animates your God body is with you. You at least carry those 4 spirits. Alpha, Omega energy, the breath of life, the word that's within. You have at least 4 with you. And you can count more. Yeah, discernment. So one of your gifts could be a discernment of spirits, or because you have this spiritual gift, you may have been under the lesson of discernment to learn who's really for you and who's not. Because I'm definitely getting discernment, right? And look, we're getting inner peace again, understanding and inner peace. Divine luck is here. And nourishment. So I'm feeling like, you know, you may have found another way to nourish your soul. If you were a person that was associated with a specific religion or a specific doctrine, you may not have felt nourished. Cellular upgrade. It may not have been giving you what you need. It may not have been I'm hearing the word freed. So it feels like somebody may have been locked into something, and you knowing that you were different with these gifts, you may have been led out of it. We were a person that was reared on Christianity because, of course, we were in the United States. We were born into it. Kind of like, you know, my ancestors in slavery. They were born, and like slavery was passed down like a fucking tradition. And so therefore, it went from generation to generation the same way with this religion. A lot of people are born into it and they don't have the opportunity to study. They do have the opportunity, but they may not be strong enough within their own person and take the courage and the heart to study something else. A lot of people do. They get led away from it because it just doesn't resonate with their spirit. Their spirit of discernment is telling them that it's something wrong. Yeah, we do see true friendship. So there is something with somebody that you're connected to that is not a true friend, and it's given like a break because of your awakening. So forgiveness is here. Practice the art of forgiveness. That's what we're getting on that part. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Hi, Heavenly. Thank you so much. Hang around, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you would like, active in the comments. We definitely will, read you, beloved. And we do free readings every Saturday, 8 p.m. EST, and we never charge anything. It's only reciprocity for supporting the channel. That's it. Evil eye and shadow. So somebody is throwing evil eye at you. It is shade. It is shadow energy. And it's all coming from a place of judgment, like very judgmental. Yeah, magic, because you're tapped into your magic, right? Full moon energy is some sort of release, it's some sort of illumination, and it's something about focusing on the key. I do see the arrow, and this is giving me Queen of Wands, like that Sagittarius vibe we pulled very early. And soulmate is here, and death. So somebody could be, in the middle of a relationship, right? They could be trying to end something. They may be trying to end just, how you think about things, how you feel about things. Because a soulmate, again, is like the Lover's card. It is the Alpha and the Omega. It is head over heart decision making. It is two separate energies. It is, again, that masculine and that feminine. So some people just be like, oh, it's just Father God. It's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. They are more apt to believe that, a masculine spirit would produce a child with a ghost, or just choose the virgin person, or she had a baby without, I don't know how they believe it. I really don't, because it just feels mixed up. You know what I mean? Like, that was one of the things I always questioned, because when I studied, it didn't make sense. So I had to move away. It didn't make sense because when you stack it up against other disciplines, or just like biology, right? Nature, science, and they'd be like, oh, you can't use science. Well, yes, you can, because the word shows itself to be approved, right? So anything that I cannot put to the test, and you're telling me that I can't test it, I can't, look at other sources to back up the information, I can't study the history of something, I just must believe it simply because somebody else told me it to be true, I might as well be believing in Dr. Seuss. That's just how I feel. You know what I mean? If I can match it up, and it can show itself to be true, because the word shows itself to be approved, then, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense, right? But if it doesn't make sense, I can't make sense out of something that just doesn't make sense. Yeah, see, Emperor. It's like something with the masculine energy, or just that masculine spirit, right? And they always say Omega, 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 Father God, which is true. Father God is here. The Omega did decree the thing. It is done. And what is done is done. It's finished. But they always miss the Alpha energy, the Mother God, that which births all things, births creation, the only begotten, and we are all the body. We are the pixels as the way that they have revealed it onto us, which is supported by study. And it's a boundary here, right? So a person believes that it's just this Omega energy and that's it. And to think or to bring in anything else to them is toxic. It's devilish, right? Even though, like say if you have spiritual gifts and you can use mediumship, you can bring forth messages, even if they are prophetic, right? If you are a seer, a clairvoyant, right? You can bring forth information, and as long as you can speak, you just speak to it and you don't use anything else, then that for them might be okay. But as soon as we pick up any other tool to use as a conduit to channel energy through or to support us as we're channeling the energy, then it becomes something totally different. Yeah, see, it's like, what do you do and how do you do it? Right? And so to them, because you're doing it in a certain kind of way, you speak about it in a certain kind of way, you move and take actions, they're saying that you're acting in a devilish kind of way. You're working for or with the devil. You need to be cut out. See, they just don't have the courage to explore. They just don't have the courage to explore. They lack courage, they lack faith to see that is more than one energy. Even on the first page of Genesis says, let us make them in our image. They were, I guess, thinking that it was all masculine energies and there was no feminine to birth anything. So I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Spirit, what shall we know? Release it. It's time to release something. And it's something about the key to releasing that mindset. Again, here's that card with jealousy coming through, right? And safe travel. Somebody may have been trying to block you with this boundary. They didn't want you to be able to move around. They were trying to shut you down. They may have even tried to get your messages or whatever you're putting out shut down. Yeah. They want your throat to be closed. They don't want you to say shit. And they could have been doing it for a minute. Because we were looking at Uranus retrograde earlier today. So and it kind of gave us the energy around September 8th of 2025. So that day could be significant. Somebody took an action around that time, around September 8, 2025. So that date is important. The month of September is important. When Uranus went into retrograde. See, High Priestess. You're a High Priestess and you have secrets revealed. You speak and commune to the Spirit. It helps you discern. It's giving revelation. It's giving like you are in contact with the great revealer, the great awakener, right? That Uranus energy. So even if you started going through your activation around September 25 and you became very active, either learning something different, doing things different, somebody believes that you are attached to something demonic. I see, look, I can't make it up. I know I was feeling them, but do this, but I wasn't looking to see what they were telling me on the bottom, right? It's definitely something with being awakened and activated. Maybe even understanding your gifts. You're doing something and you're inspired by something. And whatever you're inspired by, somebody feels like it's demonic. It's under some sort of rulership of like Satan or something. I don't know. Yeah. And they may be trying to call justice or judgment against you. They could be secretly praying against you. Justice, High Priestess. It does give me like something like you are made aware of some sort of great truth. We see Emperor and I'm seeing Temperance Angel in a tower. You could be a person, that's, everything could be just like shaken. Tower to the tower, right? Magician. Yeah, in this new cycle, the magician, like you're raising in your energy. You're discovering your magic and what it is that you can do. And somebody may need confirmation and validation and support that what you're going through and what you can do is real and it's not anything demonic. You may have been taught that, but that's not the truth. It's given a double tower, not just an awakening, but it's like the breaking of a foundation. Like when a person comes away from a belief system that they held so tightly or they just really believe to be true, that breaking of the foundation could really upset the mind. It could really be cause a lot of upheaval. It could make you feel like I don't know what to grasp onto, right? Being freed, the chains and the shackles coming off of your mind. Now you're free to explore. Your mind is free to travel. You're free to learn and to discover, not just more about yourself, but other people, about the world, right? Confirmation. How did How did the Most High speak to everybody? How did how does it all relate to one another? What are the differences? What are the similarities? What are the principles? What are the spirit? What is the spirit of it that connects all of us together? It's something different. Yeah, see, somebody's awakened to their power, the magician, and you have somebody saying that, oh, don't get, I'm hearing the words devil work. Don't get into that. That's devil work. Ugh, it's so judgmental. They end up doing work that, standing up systems and thoughts that are against your nature just by saying stuff like that. So we got the King of Pentacles. You could be manifesting abundance because I feel like this isn't a challenge. In Hermit, you could be attempting to. Or you could be an earth sign that is going through an awakening. The Hermit, King of Swords, is given like maybe the spirit of intelligence. Yeah, see, justice. It's like the spirit of intelligence is trying to tell somebody. I gotta take this, y'all. Hello. Hi, are you here? Yes. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So I feel like it's the spirit of intelligence telling somebody that it's okay. Yeah, that they can take the risk. They can go down this road of self-discovery and everything is going to be fine. Like they're going to be safe. Yeah. See, it's like being called out to go. It's like hearing the inner call to go out and to discover and knowing that everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. You are moving in the right way. Yeah, 7 of Wands, you're protected. And 7 of Cups, you're protected. It is going to be from like things that you see and things that you don't see. All of the options, it's not a fantasy, it's not an illusion, but it's like the spirit will take you to where they're showing you you should go, and you're going to be protected all the way. Yeah, see, you're going somewhere on this journey and you're protected. It's just like the journey of discovery. Yeah, Hierophant is saying, yes, it's time for you to go and to learn, to get additional lessons. Yeah, Ace of Cups. It's somebody's spiritual and emotional awakening. Yeah, the Emperor. And see, they may have been under the guise of just Father God, but when they open up their world purview, the world card to other things, it's taking them somewhere else. Now they're collaborating with more than one spirit, right? Alpha, Omega, and you. That's 3 Pentacles. Anything else they're saying now? 10 of Swords. So somebody may feel like you betrayed something. Or somebody may be betraying you because you're doing something different from what they're used to. Thank you. I don't know when this energy is gonna go away, especially that, because the more people that go and do self-discovery and come into their activation and get underway, it's like the resistance, right? Things are changing. The world stage is changing. Mindsets are changing. People are ascending. So yeah, you're gonna be getting shit. You know what I mean? That you just, it is what it is. So watch reciprocity. 2 of Pentacles is here. That's 8 Pentacles. And I do feel a celestial energy here on Earth and being able to balance it. And it's definitely a thing about giving and receiving, because what you sow, you shall reap. So, make sure you're not robbing yourself. And also make sure that you move with strategy. Be strategic. Right? And it's getting like even a spirit that comes like a thief in the night. It's kind of like that thing. So when people are also practicing their magic, they don't understand that those who are under a doctrine, they still practice magic. So if they're trying to bind people with their magic, they may find themselves stuck. If they're trying to take something from you in terms of energy or abundance, then they may find themselves in lack, right? or they could put themselves in student energy and understand that there's more things like the flow in your psychic abilities, spiritual gifts, and the variety for which they come in, right? So I do see independence, I do see sovereignty with the Nine of Pentacles, I do see gifts from the spirit because a bird is bringing her something, right? It's given that. Hey, sister. Oh, we just got on not too long ago. Hey, Queenie, thank you so much for tapping in. We did shout you out. Everybody, welcome Michelle Fernandez from Life Mantra Tarot. Thank you so much, sister, for tapping in. Yeah, Four of Wands. It's giving stability and celebration. It could be even church building because for some reason I did hear church. The Star is here in the Knight of Swords, the Moon, and Two of Cups. Star healing, star seed, moving quickly, acceleration, overthinking. Yeah, overthinking. I feel like somebody's overthinking. It's given like the hidden truth, the moon, the revelations, the magic going through this night. It could be a dark night for somebody, or you could have gone through it, or you just are tapping into your intuition. It could also be relative to the moon phase that we're in. We talked a lot about the waxing gibbous is what we're in right now. We are also in, the moon is in between Gemini and Cancer right now. Gemini is represented by the twins, which could be the lovers as well. So two different energies. I'm seeing the student and the seeker. I'm seeing the student and the teacher, right? The seeker and the sage type of energy. Yeah, Seven of Cups. See, I told you the lovers, Gemini energy. And it's something about clarity that's coming through, right? So for somebody, you could be getting clarity coming up soon. A revelation. The Seven of Cups does represent water energy, and the moon will be in the sign of Cancer tomorrow, January 29th, as of, I think did you say 809 or 809? It's 809. And 809, 89, and 17, which is the start card. So let's see. I don't know why I'm so juicy. I feel like I'm just like super juicy. Like, what the hell? Seeing potential, bringing the unconsciousness to light, clarity. You're going to have something revealed. Somebody's going to have a revelation. Something from, like we were saying, the moon, the unconsciousness, the hidden truth. Something's going to come up. And it's definitely water energy, Seven of Cups. Something is coming up. Somebody's waters feel disturbed. I feel a disturbance in the spirit. Star family, you're a part of a team of souls, so call in support. If you're going through your awakening and you are kind of going through that foundational shaking, like maybe you're like either going down a rabbit hole, you're trying to make sense of things, you're trying to adjust after the tower, the breaking of your foundational beliefs, then, please come around because that's what we're here for. You're not for everybody, so embrace your weirdness and face your true north. You're going to lose people. When you go on a different journey and you branch out away from what everybody else is doing. Yeah, see, I do feel uprooted, like uprooting and righting past wrongs. Defenselessness is coming through. Do you want to look at this? You want to look at this? I see somebody may owe you an apology. They do. They may never give it to you because they may not even really understand that they're wrong. So you may just issue forgiveness for those who are coming against you because they just don't know what they're doing. It's given forgive them, Most High God, Ayo, because they know not what they do. You see what I'm saying? See, soul memories and gifts. You're a person that has gifts. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Lost lands. You could be called to places that you've never been. Star Keeper, cosmic ancestors, seeding the light by staying grounded, and you'll survive this. New solutions and new beginnings. I do feel like somebody feels like they're in a new beginning. Yeah, a messenger. You could definitely be a messenger, serious energy, and bringing harmony and balance. And the Lovers is a card of balance. It is. To balance your masculine and feminine energy is, it's the whole thing. It's a part of the journey. It's what we're supposed to be doing. And we do see weight, right? Things are being woven together. It's not quite time yet for somebody. And we see Hathors, we the Hathors is giving mother's milk. Birth as a portal is giving alpha energy, deep love, right? It's giving maternal. And don't get it twisted. We not saying go out there and worship Hathor, the goddess, like some cow, and like, oh my God, they're telling you to worship Taurus, the bull. No, the fuck, I'm not saying that. Okay? It's not what I just said at all. Lifting the veil. I'm telling you to question. Somebody could be questioning their reality. Right? Anything unaligned must go. When you start looking through the veil and you're starting to question, you're starting to ask, you're starting to seek, you're starting to have revelations, right? You'll learn that you probably have a fucking double mission. A light worker, a starseed, and you serve the world just by being yourself. By coming into activation and doing the things that you're supposed to do, expressing your gifts the way the Most High God told you to, that's it. Magician, High Priestess, Hierophant. Do these two mix? Can you be a High Priestess and a Hierophant? Yes, you can. Who the fuck says you can't? If Omega, who's behind there, says that you were the Hierophant and you were the High Priestess, you were a teacher, a counselor, teaching things that were revealed to you, the mysteries from the secret places, then of course you were supposed to do it. An empathic starseed, as they said, with the 2 star cards. You could come from a whole group of stars, I don't know why they won't let me say it. It's given the 7 sisters. Birth and creation, the tapestry of life. Look, the golden children, a golden child of your family, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. So everybody doesn't have the same gift, and every gift doesn't present itself in every generation, in every lineage. So we have gifts, and I don't know anybody in my family. I've never seen anybody that can do some of the things that we've done. And if they can, they never talk about it. So, yeah, jump in. That's that full energy. Say yes to change. Go on the adventure. To have the adventure and to know that you're safe while you're doing it. Yeah, longing for home. Somebody could feel homesick for a place they've never been. We do that all the time. We still on Gaia. We still doing Earth. Okay. Pulse of mother, slow down, time and nature. Is definitely giving me mother vibes, right? Again, Caesar Minnetonka. And trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So for somebody, you're awakening at the right time. Trust your inner authority. Trust your intuition. All paths lead home. Turn your gaze within, beloved. I'm hearing turn off the radio. I don't know why I just heard that. Like Kendrick Lamar, turn the TV off. It's something about turn off the radio. Longing for home. Homesick for the stars. Somebody is longing for home. But I keep getting it's like a place that you've never been. What's closed? Throat closed? Somebody doesn't want to say something. Somebody wants to ask to come home, but they can't. They either want you to come home or they want to come home, and they can't say anything. Yeah, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. You're just not from here, right? We're here on Earth to learn to do some shit. To learn how to be human, to have the human experience. And I think in one of the lives we actually said that kind of backwards, Some people need to, loosen and grip, let go a little bit, Let the Most High God become active within themselves. These. Yeah, meditate. Let go a little bit. Let the Most High God in. Touch base with the soul within, the source of us living. then get the truth and clarity. Your revelations, they will reveal onto you. And they will show you some things, your dreams, and then they'll work through you to make them come true. Magician. And it's all about having the human experience. Sometimes we be over earth and we be like, well, shit, we ate the food, we saw the things, we talked to people, we connected. Like, what else are we gonna do? Eat different foods and go different places and meet different people and do different shit, you know, see different scenery. And Spirit said, yes. Don't rush our ability to have a human experience, and don't discount how powerful that is. The learning, the truth, the clarity that you get from being able to sense things, the physicality of it. That's a gift. And sometimes we don't appreciate the fact or just see it. See, look, the physicality of it is the gift. You know, we have an opportunity on a daily basis to share time and physicality, right? For a specific time, a temporary little space, a blink of an eye, really. We get to be in human form, and the soul gets to experience all of these wonderful things. It gets to eat fucking hot dogs or chili dogs and chili fries and cheesecake. And fried cheesecake is fucking great. I don't know if anybody ever had fried cheesecake, but it's good. It's giving me, I did see boundaries with this person with this fire energy. So, yeah. And that don't go in there. So, yeah, they could full moon, new moon. See? We're 10 days away from the new moon, and we're on our way to the full moon. By the time the full moon, somebody may have revelation about this person. Ace of Swords. You may get some sort of clarity. Something is going to be unraveled about somebody that you could be connected to, or somebody who's trying to stop you, or somebody that wants to reach out to you. Yeah. Empathic starseed. Yes. Which one? This one? These? This one. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is a long road and plans. Tower moment. I don't know. Wherever you're planning to go, wherever you're looking at with the Three of Wands, future, longevity, looking out for the long term, a sudden realization, wanting to slow down, because the Knight of Pentacles is slow. Sudden realization, future planning, wanting to slow down. Seven of Pentacles. Take your time and invest in something. Focus your energy. Figure out where you're going to put your next seed. And then it's like a sudden realization of it. And then planning for the future, for the long-term longevity, or just to slow down. To reconnect. Look, to take your shoes off and just take a stroll across Gaia. Look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, look, Hermit. And I don't know if you're going to want to do something again, like if it's just going to be that journey to connect, to go to places that you feel like, you know, are energizing, places where it could be like power ley lines and stuff like that. And it's definitely given a journey of the soul where you reconnect, you know, to not just your higher self, but it's like coming into balance. And the spirit may just be telling you, like, hey, tapping on something that's already in you. And we see Five of Swords, Four of Cups, Two of Wands. Yeah, I don't know if it's mental conflict, feeling discontent, plans, and Six of Swords. Like, do somebody feel like they can't go? Moving in peace, towards peace. And plans to do it. Somebody is mentally conflicted, feeling like a lack of opportunity present to make the plans to move towards peace. I don't know if this is a cruise, but it's definitely moving towards peace, like the plans to do it. It could be money. Somebody could be praying for the resources to go. That's truth. And I'm getting, that's true. It's giving like the energy going out. Something rolling out. Cycles. It could be words, prayers, the air. Yeah, words, prayer, the air that you're putting out. Saying something. Somebody could be, again, saying something, or you could be saying something from a Three of Swords position, right? Trying to get to peace. You could be calling out. You're calling out. And Alpha Mother God is answering. It's given for mother's love. Yeah, she's going to be with you. She's sending you somewhere. You may be moving away from something that wasn't feeding you, that disappointed you, so that you can get to the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment for you. Yeah, and it's all coming from heartbreak. I'm hearing she heard you. They hear you. Alpha and Omega hear you. But what you needed is giving that deep nourishing, that comforting. But it comes from Mother God, not just from the Holy Spirit or the Comforter, as they call it. It's not the same thing. It's something with this Temperance angel. I'm hearing balancing, protection. And I feel like they're going to go with you, even though you may be feeling a kind of way. I do feel like the Temperance angel, the protector, was with you, Michael, I'm getting. And Michael has been coming up a lot lately. I don't know what is that about. Somebody doesn't believe that. They're passing judgment. Whoever this person is, they could watch me, they could watch you. I don't know who it is, but I know we spoke about it. And when we said that, I felt like like somebody who would roll their eye like this bitch is always talking about some shit. Like, what is that? They just don't understand it. It's because they lack faith. They lack integration. They lack sight. They lack knowingness. They lack revelation. They don't understand their magic, the magician. They don't understand who they are. They haven't mastered their elements. And it's something with you being on earth. I do feel the pentacle and the five of wands. Like your spirit here on earth, learning how to be human, right? On earth school, and people to feel a kind of way about it. They do. So you take it how it resonates, right? I definitely pick a Michael, right? And even the Temperance angel could be representing somebody else in your lineage that could be helping you. It could be a spiritual help in general. It may not just be Archangel Michael there to help you, but I just spoke about my my little bro that was unalived, and his name was Michael Truth. And he is here with me. We have, I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, I'm a clear, I got all these freaking gifts. Yes, I talk to spirits. Yeah, and somebody could be watching. I don't know. They could be confused. They may not understand it. I am picking up daydreaming. Like how you get this energy is a gift from the spirit. Something that came up from my subconscious. I don't know. Right? The Alpha and Omega, they allow these things to be. They do it. It's not me. And quietly, I feel like somebody is in regret. I do feel overthinking, analyzing, being trapped in their head. They don't know what it is. And so somebody could be lying, deceiving, trying to do something, and it's given close. Like it could be trying to shut down somebody's channel. It could be ours. We don't know. It could be somebody we're close to. We see the Omega coming through again. Like this is, I don't know why the spirit is really hammering me on it. You want another deck? Yes, let's get it. Because these are supposed to be minis with a major impact, and this seemed like it just turned into a major. Like, wow. Because I didn't think we was going to be on this read for this long. But we got to do what they tell us to do. Two of Swords. This is a choice here. Knight of Pentacles to go on this journey, to reconnect. It's going to be, it could be far away. It could be a long time to slow down. Because we talked about the Knight of Pentacles to take it slow. Choose to take it slow. 6 of Cups. 10 of Cups. That's 16 cups. That's the Tower. And it's giving family. This is a shaking within a family. This is a shaking within a family. Yeah, King of Swords. But it's given, that is Libra energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Swords coming out. I feel this is the spirit of truth, the infinite intelligence coming to tell somebody something to help them make a decision. And 5 of Pentacles, this is somebody that feel like at a loss, at a lack of something. They need revelation with the Sun, or they're coming into an awakening and they're struggling with it. This one. So this is going to be the last it for this mini. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Yes, a long and winding road was channeled recently. Really? Wow. Wow. Which one, beloved? This one? this. See, judgment. This is the judgment card, 20. Somebody is passing judgment. They're trying to, and it's almost, I don't know if it's a song or if it's music, but it seems like what they're saying is putting out some sort of frequency. Yeah, 0. It's like they're calling something against your new beginning. And here is the temperance angel again, Michael 14 coming through. And it's given like they're bringing in some sort of spiritual information. And you see how this is the Hierophant in his deck, but they are not in a building. They're not. They're not in the synagogue. They're outside connecting with nature, which always stands out about this deck in particular. And it's something about that protects you. The spirit is bringing some sort of gift. Son of Cups is here. Love from the spirit, empathy, compassion, forgiveness, a spiritual gift. It's a gift from the spirit. And I told you, Tower is bringing down something. It's shaking the foundation in a family, beloved, blowing the fucking roof off, like blowing this bitch in half. And you see the lightning coming from the divine. It's like just swam and blow the whole thing up. It's another deck of cards that we used. It was the Psychic Tarot earlier today. This one. And the Tower came out in a different deck. But the Tower that came out in this deck actually is a person with a dress. And this woman, the dress that she has on, the dress absorbs all of this energy from the lightning strike. And it's like lightening up her heart chakra. You can see all this glow coming out. But what caught me on the playback is the lightning strike struck her in the ass. I was like, damn. On the card in this deck, the lightning is like hitting somebody in the ass. Like the Most High God, like, shot you in the ass to wake you up. Like, what the fuck? So somebody could have felt like they were getting a spiritual spanking. It could have felt like some sort of judgment coming down on them. Something that they could not avoid. They had to take notice. The Most High God, like, stopped you in your tracks. Like, no. See? Malika Staffs. That's that Queen of Wands energy that came out from the very beginning. See, Ace of Swords. This is some sort of truth and clarity. This is the person that's either causing mental conflict or they're going through some sort of mental conflict. They could be getting dreams with the Four of Swords, Four of Staffs. It's something about dreams, sleep, meditation. We see Four of Staffs. It could be a building, like I said, church. It was giving me a church. It could be home. It could be people that they're in the house with. It could be preventing some sort of celebration or coming together based off their belief system. Yeah, they want somebody to be left out in lack. They want to see somebody in lack. They're using their words in a very detrimental way to pray somebody into lack, Ashe. Yeah, Malika Swords. So that's what we were kind of getting from the beginning, a combination of Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, and they just represent it. And it's all about how you take action. Ace of Staffs, Ace of Wands. They want somebody to miss out on opportunity. They don't like what you're doing. Malika of Cups, they don't like your gifts. They don't like that you're psychic, that you have sight, that you can speak to others. Or the Shah of Swords, which is the infinite intelligence, speaks to you. It gives you revelation. It tells you what to do. And therefore, it will accelerate you, Eight of Staffs. And this person, because of that, could be sending magic to you. And that magic could stop your plans. It could make you feel fearful about what you're supposed to go towards. The Sun, about your enlightenment, your journey, your happiness, your hope. They may want to see you struggle. Ten of Wands. But it even given like the yoke that's been placed on your shoulder, because the Ten of Staffs could feel like a yoke, like a burden. You're supposed to go do something. You're supposed to build something, right? And with the Sun, you will be empowered by the Spirit to be able to do it, to carry it, right? So this person doesn't like it. They may want to end it. They may want to cause some sort of closure, but you may just end up leaving this person in the past, even if they are family, beloved. Ten of Cups to the Three of Cups. People that you've been connected to. You may have to cut that out so that you can go forward and do what you need to do. Five of Staffs. This is like competition or some shit like that, conflict. Eight of Swords to hold you back. And it could be holding back, again, that King of Pentacles that wanted to go, that's being told to go. They could be betrayed by somebody, Ten of Swords, by somebody they know. And they could be turning to the Empress, like the Divine Feminine, or they're kind of awakening to their Divine Feminine energy, and they're coming to that enlightenment so that they can be spiritually fed, edified, no longer feeling at a lack. Like Five of Pentacles, like I haven't ate a full meal. Six of Pentacles is like, oh, this is giving, you know. But Five of Pentacles is like, you know, my ribs is showing, is what it's giving. I said my ribs is showing. Five of Cups. I feel a kind of way. I need that love, that support, that comfort to lift me up, to fuel me up, so that I can go along the ways. Nine of Wands, so I can be strong enough to battle. Nine of Wands, a warrior. Three of Wands, I can face the future. I'm strong enough to do it. 9 and 3 is 12. That's Hangman. Don't wait around for somebody else to agree with you before you go. If the Spirit told you that you're supposed to go, go do it. Somebody is a healer, and they may not understand that that's what they're supposed to be doing. Right? See? And a communicator. Malika of Swords. That's the Queen of Swords. You're supposed to be saying something. So that is why they don't want you to say shit. Why they trying to close your throat, beloved. Yeah, King of Cups is here. So balance your energies. Balance your spirit. King of the Spirit. Balance your spirit. Anything else? I'm hearing we are here for it. King of the Spirits. We are here for it. It's something about that. We see Two of Swords make the decision. Queen of Swords need to make the decision. Y'all see that? And I feel like you're going to choose to speak. Ace of Pentacles. You're going to take the opportunity. You have received your decree, and you're going to speak. And it's evidence of the things that you say. Eight of Swords, Four of Swords. Yeah, you won't be held back. You might have other people wrapped up in their motherfucking head, right? But if you feel trapped in your head and you don't know what to do, meditate, and all will be revealed unto you. Anything else? Nope. Thank y'all for hanging out for the minis with the major impacts. Thank y'all. You said it wasn't no more in there, so we wasn't gonna look. You want to get these? Want to put them back? No. Next mini. Thank you guys so much. There could be a Beatles fan watching. Possibly. I like the Beatles. I like some of their songs. Even though, you know, what music was back in the day. It was the environment. Yeah. Miss Lauren, I hope your day got better. I know you said you weren't feeling so great earlier today. Hopefully you were able to do something to bring your system down. I definitely thought about you. I was like, singing bowls would be great, you know, or just listening to something to tune your frequency. Maybe even do a spiritual bath. Yeah, timing. It's something about time coming through. You want this deck? No, put it back over there. We do need to shuffle it a few times so it's not where we left it off at. I'm seeing something about things like being flipped around. I feel like it's almost time for a turnaround. You may need to speak a turnaround into your life. I don't know if you're going through something that is like, whatever you're saying may not be in the most positive vibration for somebody. You may need to reverse your speech. Call out positivity. Yeah, call out prosperity over your life. If you're looking to change things around, maybe start doing some money mantras. You know what I mean? Affirm yourself in any way. You are a bad, cold, so and so and so and so. You know, however you want to do it. Tell yourself you're amazing, you're great, and you have all the ingredients you need to be great to do the thing. You're not by yourself. guardian of light. You have a guardian. It's giving big cat energy, right? So courage is kind of coming through. I am brave. I am courageous. I'm never alone. I have everything I need to get the job done. I open myself to greater awareness, knowing that the mysteries of the universe mirror the truth within me. So what are you saying to yourself? Because you could that's what you're mirroring. See, I invoke the highest light to guard my path, ensuring that only love and truth enter my space. It's definitely about love and truth, and the universe mirrors the truth that is within you, and it's the truth that you believe to be you. Right? So if you whatever you tell yourself about yourself, the universe will affirm that and validate that to you. So if you tell yourself that you're amazing, you're great, you're a conqueror, you are triumphant, you are successful, you are, I don't know why I'm hearing the word valiant, right? So you will be that. You want these. Yeah, discernment. It's coming through again. Definitely the ability to discern. That's major. Why they don't want you saying shit? Discern what you should say and what you shouldn't say, beloved. Because this could be your spirit team telling you, like, watch what you say about you. Because I'm almost hearing, like, another part of you, like, your higher you saying, like, telling you that we don't play about you. It's like your higher self is upset that you are not speaking more highly of yourself. The audacity. What is that? And drama queen is going. You don't want me to say nothing about the drama queen. Thank you. Y'all, I'm being. Okay, thank you. The audacity. Boundaries were crossed. And the worst part, they acted like it was their right. So, first, this is given personal. Not personal to us, but it's personal to somebody. Like your higher self is saying, like, you have the audacity. You crossed a boundary with your higher self and you are acting like it was okay to do it. Like you have a right to be that way with you, and your higher self is saying, villain vibes. They're never the villain in their own story, but the trail of chaos says otherwise. Something about the vibe just doesn't sit right. I'm hearing, where did this come from? Unsent text messages. The message was typed with intention and then deleted out of fear. The silence says more than words would have. You want this too? This, anything else? No. Okay, so numbing out. They've got it under control, but the pattern is starting to show. Did you feel like you have something under control, but maybe you got into a maladaptive pattern? And I don't know if your spirit team is trying to reveal it to you, or if others may have said something to you, it's starting to even show to you. Like when life gets heavy, how do you escape? It's given the route is almost always chemical. So this could be a person that may speak bad about themselves or do things to self that are just not for your highest good. Your highest self is telling you that you need to take better care of you, basically. Like, come inside, come into the house. Let's get you cleaned up. Let's get you loved up. Let's get you warmed up, right? Get you rested up, healed up, tuned up, right? It's given so that you can reconnect. You can handle life's challenges and whatever's being thrown at you without numbing the issue. And not even talking to yourself in a bad way. Are you becoming a villain in your own story? Is it, is it self-deprecating, right? And some people blame outside entities, but I'm not really getting that. I'm getting you kind of creating this villain story, and you are the villain. Like, you villainize yourself, like you're not a good person, or you don't have good attributes, or maybe you're not worthy, or you're not lovable, or something like that, or you're the sole responsible person, or you're fully accountable for everything that has happened to you, and your higher self is saying that's not true. Somebody else, or you're sending text messages or messages you may want to send a message to somebody, but you may not do it. You may even want to say something to your higher self that you are reluctant to say out loud, like to send the communication up and out. I am picking this up on two different ways. I feel like this could be another party in your energy or that was connected to you. This person, for some reason, I do feel like you've taken on the villain vibe. That's what it's giving me. It could be the other way around, so take it how it resonates. You might be like, I didn't do anything to this person. They made me the villain in their story, and that could very well be true. And somebody wants to reach out and say something, but they haven't sent the messages. Secret affair is here. Hey, happily watching. Oh, what's that? Okay. We don't do secret affairs. I don't know who you are. You love me out loud or you don't love me at all. I'm just saying. And I don't know you. And I love everybody. I do. Infinite light on voluntary escape, y'all's own universe. I love you. They thought they could hide, but whispers are growing louder. Affairs rarely stay hidden forever. So I don't know if this was somebody that got into like a secret affair, something that this person may not have loved you out loud. It could have been secret. You could have fell in love with this person. You may have talked badly about yourself because of you being in this situation. Yeah, situation shit. See, you could have taken like, we gotta take accountability for our own choices. If you choose to be in a secret affair or a situation shit with a person, right? And things don't go the way that you think it should go, or it doesn't develop into more, you could blame yourself about like, why did I get into it, and be self-deprecating and blame yourself, right? Even the other person could be like, they reached out to me, it wasn't my fault. Like, they could be trying to evade accountability. But I do feel like this is something you could, I don't know how it went. Y'all both could be doing the same thing. You could be blaming you, they could be blaming you. You could be taking a brunt for the whole fucking situation, and your higher self is like, no, you don't take accountability for somebody else's shit. They chose the same way that you chose to do this in secret. Now, you will have to deal with your own heart and the emotions of it. And I don't know if the secret affair resulted in, I don't feel like both of y'all are in love. I feel like it fell apart. Yeah, and see, somebody is feeling that kind of way at the end of the day. And this feels like you, thinking about this person. Maybe you are the one that wants to reach out and communicate, but you don't send the messages. This other person could be doing the same thing. It could be both of you. You could be mirroring the same energy. Nine of Cups. I don't know if somebody's wishing to be back in it, wishing things to be different. Nine of Cups feels like a wish. Yeah, and somebody could be watching you. They could be watching you. You could be watching them. Y'all could be both on social media stalking each other's fucking page and seeing what the hell is going on. They could be checking for you the same way you checking for them. It could be a learning lesson about what are you wishing for, what are you coveting, what do you want. It could be family, Ten of Pentacles. It could be a successful family that has legacy and money, and it could be like, I don't know if it's a life of ease and grace. It could be another person's person. Sometimes it's like you have to, you get into a secret affair with a person and you feel in a kind of way because they got a whole family already, Ashe. But that doesn't mean that you don't look and you don't watch, or y'all don't wish that things could be different. But it is what it is. And I feel like this masculine probably has to accept it. And I don't know if the secret affair became public, or if maybe wifey found out about some shit. Maybe that's something that you don't know in the background. I don't know. But if she did find out, trust and believe that masculine turned you into the villain. They're not going to take accountability for where they ended up, putting a stick at. Just saying, recognition. So I feel like something could have been seen, like in something about the time and things turning around. Like you may need to recognize and see something, right? I don't know, like see yourself as an individual who's worthy of like the fullness, recognition, success, to be loved, to be appreciated, right? I don't know if it's a thing with like being in a spotlight, if you just wanted to be chosen, be that one, and that could be it. And people go through different phases, it ain't no judgment, but it's like when you go through that, what do you learn in terms of discernment? You know what I mean? Are you trying to be picked by somebody else that's already in some shit? Because if you being picked by a person, secret affair, that's already in some shit, what they gonna do to you, beloved? They not showing you the morals, the values, the accountability, the discipline, or anything. You know, you're gonna be getting what the fuck their wife is getting. Is that what you want? Right? Is that what you sit around and think about? Oh yeah, come on over here and put me in the same position that you put her in. It's giving Whitney Houston from Waiting Exhale. Like yeah, I was on some bullshit. I was being selfish and that made me a dick or asshole. But the difference between me and you is that I'm not anymore. Well, what you gonna, oh, you leave your wife and your kid and, you know, come over here and promise to put me in the same position that she is so that you can do the same shit to me 5 years down the motherfucking line? And he like, oh shit, well, what if you so holier and such and much right now? You didn't say that shit when you was screwing my brains out. And she said, you're right. You're right. I was selfish. I couldn't see past what I wanted. But the difference between me and you is that we're not the same anymore. I'm not an asshole anymore. I'm not selfish anymore. Yeah, not a wise. It's a boundary here, the hermit. Like, it was a boundary, a block put up, and somebody had to go on by themselves. And I don't know if it was being blocked and didn't get ghost. You know what I mean? Or something like that with the hermit, like just disappear and just go within. Or if the spirit is saying, like, you know, it's okay. You went through this shit. You know, you're tough enough to move forward. You know, come within, hermit, and do some soul searching so that you can get yourself back to good. Queen of Swords. Like, yeah, you might just have to block this shit out. Empress is trying to communicate something to somebody and tell them to put that sword up to block out the past and move forward. Ace of Cups. It is like real love here. We see Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups to the hermit. Like, you pull your energy back, love yourself up. There is real family, real connection, real wish fulfillment, but you got to do the inner work first. And I do see masculine energy with the Emperor. That could be Omega. It could be like understanding like true masculinity. Like, what is that? And the strength of it. A true strong emperor with this energy, the strength, the discipline, you know, they're not going to just run out. Like, Hangman is something for you to see. So crazy because we just saw this little video on Facebook and we thought it was so cute. I don't know if anybody like the content creator, I think her name is Black Barbie. She does a lot of AI content, but it's her voice, and she does some live action content as well. I think she's, you know, super awesome in just how she displays her content and her messaging. I feel like it's balanced, right? It's like she's not male bashing, but she does come against like patriarchal views and the bullshit like people be saying. And she did a video, so simple. She has a Doberman Pinscher, I think it is. She's got a treat in her hand, and she's sitting here, freaking treats is in her hand. Her dog, the dog is sitting right here. Do you think that dog went in her hand and took them motherfucking treats? Nope. She put them bitches right by their nose. And the dog like... So, I was cracking up to myself in my spirit because I started hearing nothing but the dog in me. Nothing but the dog in me. But I was like, her Doberman Pinscher has more discipline from training. It's being trained, right? Not that she trained it. I don't know if she took it to a dog trainer or whatever. But the dog had to learn discipline, right? And we all learn discipline. So men cannot have the excuse, or I'm just a dog, and act like they don't have the ability to be disciplined. Like they cannot train themselves to be disciplined, to be loyal. They can. It is cowardice And it is a lack of accountability to be disciplined in every other area except for sexuality. It's a cop out. And it is an excuse that a lot of people refuse to accept anymore. And so, do you want to set yourself up to be with a person and wish for a husband that belongs to somebody else that's already showing you attributes that they would not be a good husband to you? That's the art of discernment. And your spirit is like, that's audacious. Very audacious. It's very audacious to believe that they're going to give you something that they currently do not display that they have the opportunity to provide. And it's something about allowing yourself to be loved in secret or held in secret, right? Where a person doesn't have to love you out loud, right? That's why people be like, I don't care whether you put your person on Facebook or not, your status shows this and you person your person all the fucking time. People generally in your real life, day to day, know that you're with this person. Yeah, like your family fucking knows, you know. We're not lying to the family. And your ancestors might even be saying, like, you're more than that. You're worth more than that. Higher power in sacred sleep is coming through. So your higher self may come in and speak to you, give you messages in your dreams. They may show you things. They may be trying to give you messages and clues. And we left that card out the box, didn't we? Thank you. Yeah, forgiveness. Give yourself forgiveness and allow yourself to be regenerated. Regenerate your spirit. Call back your power, you know, and even think about, you know, the mindset that allowed you to be in that position and how did it get started? Because that's what I was kind of picking up. Like, where did this come from? Where did it come from? It's time. Time to do something. Yeah, time for a new life. You done been through the storm. It was rough, you know, but that was past life. This is a new life. Put up boundaries. Understand who you are, what you want, and everything will be good. Time. Thank you. George Clinton. Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog give me. Nothing but the dog give me. Woo. Divine Masculine has discipline. Has discipline. Divine Masculine is principled. He is accountable. He is wise. He is receptive. He was loving. He's loving and he's kind. And if he is a protector and a provider, then he's going to take care of home. So, yeah, maybe you just need to go through your own transformation and heal yourself. And then that person, they may end up going through their own transformation too. Shit, home for them could transform because they was having a secret affair with you. That's what I heard. So let's get an advice for that. Thank y'all so much. Let nature soothe you. And the answer was no. So somebody may have wanted something that they were just not allowed to have. Some things are just not for us. Everybody is not for you. And if this person is already in covenant with somebody else, that's definitely not for you. I'm not saying that the Most High God, like, people don't choose to do shit. You know, people don't make changes and they don't, you know, it can't work out for them, but that's very rare. That is outside of the bell curve, beloved. That is an outlier, for sure. We can never say that, oh, it never happens, because it does. They'll be talking about something with Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats and they got married. True. But how many times does that actually happen? Just saying. This one. Yeah, see, healing energy. Somebody needs to heal. Heal. Heal the heart. Heal the mind. I'm here. Heal the spirit. Yeah, heal the spirit. Healing. Mind, body, and spirit. That's what I heard. Thank you guys so much for that, for being around for these little minis. I appreciate it. I feel like it is one more, at least. So major minis with a twist is what Spirit said. Major minis with a twist. Signs and reminders. I'm hearing angel numbers. I do feel signs of transformation, signs of truth, revelation coming through. Signs and reminders for, I'm hearing all of you. So let's get some angel numbers. See what's going on. Do you want that deck? No. I'm hearing truth. So we're going to pull out the Wisdom Oracle. Might get something else. A couple of other things. And we're going to wrap it up. We thank y'all so much for tapping in. 33. Master 33 is coming through. The number 6, reciprocity. What is it giving? What are you giving? And why are you giving it? Love, peace, hope, optimism. Transferring responsibility to others. Progress, creativity. We see pursue your goals and get what you want, or it will get what you want. I don't know why I said it or it will. I don't know what we was reading. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate, throat closed. Why they won't, what are you not saying? Who's not saying something? Last read was unsent messages. Throat closed, closed off, communication shut down, can't speak. The other one, somebody wanted to cut your throat off. They did not want you to say shit. They wanted to bind your tongue using the power of their tongues. Now, it says it will provide you wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. So what is it that you need to know, to be mindful of as you communicate with a broad spectrum of individuals? This one? Ooh, 1331. So we do see death and transformation, and we see good fortune. That's 4 and 4. 44 is 8. I feel the flow of the infinite. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. See, that advice itself is communication. Have faith in your skills and your talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. So something that you can say, advice maybe, I don't know, it could be coaching. I'm saying life coach energy. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or comforting message, right? And I don't just get that it's on its way. I feel like that's what you need to say. You're a person that has the ability to give good advice, moments of enlightenment, or help people come into enlightenment or enlighten them on certain moments of their life. And you can do it in a very comforting way. You may even help them or realize that everything is working out in their favor. Yeah, 888. Didn't we just break down the number 4 and 4 is the number 8, the infinite? And it's going to bring somebody abundance. Financial abundance, success. You want this one? This one. This. Oh, 2323. Oh, endless cycles. What is that? Charisma. Oh, look, communication. That's why they wanted that one. See, you have charisma. You have the ability to move a room. It's giving like you got some sort of, I'm hearing je ne sais quoi. You got some sort of vibe, some sort of energy, some sort of flow. Get people, I'm hearing, oh my God, I'm hearing Will Ferrell. You get people going. What does that even mean? My hunks, my lovely lady hunks. Check them out. It's giving, what does that mean? I don't know what it means, but it gets the people going, Will Ferrell was saying. So whatever you're able to communicate with this charisma, you have the ability to inspire and to motivate. It says society. Yeah, you can have an impact. Movement, journey, repetitive, circumstances and patterns, helping people get through patterns maybe, break cycles, There is some truth you're resisting to accept or over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. You can help people break patterns by helping them see their cycles, what they're stuck in, they'll tell you, I'm so tired of this. I feel trapped by this. I feel restrained by this. This is causing me to feel depressed. You can help them see, okay, these are the things. What are the they need to see the decisions that they need to make for themselves, for the benefit of their own life. And you may say something to them to help empower them to move towards it. Like they feel like they have the ability to do it. You're inspiring and motivating them so that they can get moving. Yeah, so that they can change. They can face the change. They can do the things. 9 and 4 is 13. When I was looking at the 4 and 5, which is 9, and then add the 4, which is 13. But either way, it's still the same thing. Embrace change and take a courageous step to unlock opportunities for personal growth and spiritual transformation. I feel like you can help people do this. Yeah, and you're using your authenticity. You can help them go through some sort of unexpected shift, or you may be going through some sort of unexpected shift. 787-555 55 111. Intuition. So you're an intuitive. Yeah, and stability 444 is coming through. Stability, abundance of it. It says it's time to implement long cherished ideas. Have you been feeling like you are a person that's supposed to communicate, you're supposed to help, you're supposed to coach, you're supposed to do these things? I do know a couple of life coaches in the comments that's in the house. We ain't gonna say nothing. We ain't gonna call out no names. Here's my lock that I cut yesterday, y'all. Was it yesterday or day before? Michelle Life Mantra Terrell was talking about something, and we ended up talking about cutting hair. And I was like, ooh, I just cut one of my locks yesterday. It's the one right here at the base of the neck. We cut it. So it had something stuck in it, and I couldn't get it out. And I'm real OCD about our hair. And if I got something in it and I can't get it out, I'll end up picking at a lock, and then it'll get weak, and then I'll end up cutting it off. I've been locked since 2006, and I've cut my hair I don't know how many times. But Spirit just recently said that we can't cut it anymore. We can trim it, but we can't cut it. And this one just has so much shit caked up in it. It's in the back, you know. And the part that the longest, the oldest part of my hair, you know, is down here. So when I was young and doing my little locks myself and stuff, and I was trying to figure out who I am and what my hair needed, right, we put a whole bunch of shit in it that we shouldn't have. So sometimes the shit, you can't get it out. It's embedded. So I had to cut it. What is it that you may be able to inspire people to either cut the shit out that's fucking embedded, help them release some sort of repetitive cycle? You know, maybe even showing them that what they're doing to themselves may not necessarily be the way to go. Like, it ain't a one-size-fit-all type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I can do to my hair, everybody can't do to their hair, right? Now, it's not the same type of hair. It's not the same coil. It's not the same, you know, porosity. It's different. All of us African Americans don't got the same curl. We don't have the same porosity. What I could put on my hair may not be the same thing that you put on your hair. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. So when you discover who you are and you have a person that's with you to help guide you through those changes, then you may end up cutting out stuff. You may recognize things that are way back somewhere that you can't fucking see. Cut off something like the debris so that you can grow things back in a more healthy state where it's not gunked up with things that you cannot remove. Some shit you just have to cut away. It's given like, you know, that surgery, like what kind of ectomy do you need? Trust your own wisdom. Have faith in your psychic impressions. So whoever you are a person that has some sort of psychic ability. I don't know why it's a clash here. Tune into your divine potential to bring the world into harmony. See, look, it's the freaking look. It's this thing. I feel like somebody's gonna say something. It's giving music, and somebody, that spirit wants you to listen. And I don't even know if it's like when you start saying stuff, is it like music to people's ears and then they tune in and they start to listen very deeply and they start to get things that they may not have otherwise noticed or seen or recognized about self. Like the thing that's way back there and they need to cut it out, you know? Like shit. You might need to break this cycle. You may not even understand how you could break it, but you can. And we can work together to do it. I'm going to cheerlead you and motivate you to go forward. I feel like it's something else. You said truth. You know what? It was so crazy because I've done some of everything to our hair. For one, you know, I can't be a palm roll type of girl, right? Because I have to wash our hair. We have to moisturize very, very frequently, like at least twice a day. We moisturize and mist our hair, right? So if I palm rolled my locks, then my roots would, can we take it off? No. Okay, we can't show y'all. But our roots would not be, you know, it wouldn't stay as long. And then palm rolling causes us to over manipulate our hair. That was a thing. Over manipulation, trying to fit into some sort of thing like it's got to be super neat, like I got to be presenting like that respectability factor, right? I can't just let my coils do what they want to do. But so through learning to interlock, learning to manipulate things less often, to let it be, to let it rest, learning to moisturize. What is how I do it? Like, is it moisture and then oil? Of course, moisture, but I can't put any creamy thing on my hair. It's got to be water based. It's got to be something that can flow through my locks. It's got to be able to come out. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, that heavy shit. I started out putting beeswax. That is the worst shit you can put on your fucking locks. Beeswax and that heavy ass gels and shit, that shit gets glunked up in there and it do not come out. And waxy shit will grab onto the dust and shit in the air, and then you get this stuff on there that you can't get out. So I have everything that's here, probably like to about right here is cool. But we've been cutting and cutting and cutting over the years because we can't stand for that shit to be in there. No. Ain't gonna happen. Be talking about something, look, bitch. No, you would never be talking about my shit fucked up. Absolutely not. A leg up is here. So whoever you are, as this counselor, as this life coach, you definitely will get people a leg up, and you have one because the spirit is with you, lifting you up. Yeah, soulmates. So I feel like, you will connect to people deeply. It's giving like not just romantic love, but being able to touch a person's soul. You may even help them integrate their own energies. Yeah. Becoming one within their own house and in their own vessel. Yeah, fate. That's somebody's fate. And somebody may not want you to do it. I don't know why they don't want you to speak. What, because you're charismatic and you're helpful and you're loving? Yeah, they don't want you to go the distance. They're trying to cut your shit short. So I don't know if it's circumstances or if it's just people, right? They could be sleep on you. You could be sleep on that. Like, you may not be seeing certain signs and reminders and synchronicities that are coming at you, that you have some sort of position, that this is going to be good. Why do I feel like something coming in towards you? Like, it could be clientele or something like that. I don't know. But it's something that may need to be cleaned up, or you're just helping people clean things up. Yeah. Helping them come to peace. And I thought I saw chaos. Nope. Asking why? Oh, justice and balance. Peace, justice, balance. Answering why. getting down to some, I'm hearing something like deep psychological truths, and we did pick up truth. So yeah, message. So yeah, yeah, no peace like home, and we did say peace. And we were getting within the vessel, like the home or the building, the structure, and being integrated with yourself, becoming one within. So it's like no more warring within yourself, right? No more five of wands, the conflict that's going on, you wrestling with you, right? It's like you know, able to come together with some shit. Four, stable, hell. 444. Two fours is 8, the infinite. I don't know, let's do that. You want this? You want that? Do you want those? No. Play. Ooh, our work can and should take on the energy or the quality of play, for it is play that stimulates creativity. So I don't know, maybe somebody is really serious. They may need to lighten up a little bit. Like, don't be so serious. Maybe that's something that you could be helping clients understand. Like, life is like, kind of play with it, dance with it. Don't be so serious. You can clean things up and you can start again. What is the character or role that you want to play now? Who do you want to be? Analyze it. Like, that was the why. Like, who do you want to be? What character do you want to play? We want to play our highest self. That's who we play all the time, right? We are Lati, your favorite channel messenger. That's our highest self, beloved. We claim it. Your time is well spent analyzing, but only up to where you become too attached to any particular outcome. Don't be so attached to the outcome. Play with it. Don't make it so serious. Things tend to go better when you lighten up, beloved. When you allow things to be a little bit humorous. When you can laugh at yourself. You can laugh with life. And Spirit said, even through the chaos and strife, delays. So confront the natural tendency to delay finishing of a creative endeavor. So somebody needs to get back going. Get back going. Evolve. Evolution is coming through. Anything else in here? Cycles. That's what they said. Endless cycles, right? Helping people break the cycle. And you may even need to break cycles so that you can help people break the cycle. See, Muse, you're very inspirational. Seek out or act as a positive, inspiring, and helpful muse to others' creativity. How can they create the space in their lives to become their higher self? Not only to fuse their energies, integrate their energies, to clean things up, but to lighten up. Yeah. And even bringing through confidence. So if whoever's struggling with confidence, please, yeah, we see free associate and accomplishment. Allow the first thing that comes into your mind without self-censorship to bestow a vision upon you. So whatever you see, and I'm seeing 71, which is the opposite of 17. Like if you flip it, it's 17. That's the star card. It's giving fate. It's giving blessed. But if you can see yourself doing it, don't censor yourself. Don't put any restrictions on the vision. Just see it and just, I almost kind of admire it for a second. And just like, whew. Like, don't even be like, here's the outcome and this is how it's got to work. Nope, you've seen it, you felt it, you loved it, and you just let it go. Accomplishment. Remember past accomplishments as a way to overcome present or self-doubt. So remember your past accomplishments to build confidence. You can do this the same way you did everything else, beloved. You probably started off feeling like you weren't so necessarily ready. You probably had some nervous energy. Every day wasn't going to be great. Every day was not great. But you still did it and you were successful, and you can do this as well. Push. See it? Push through. Push process. One of my friends made an acronym for that. Was it push or was it press? I think it was press. Same difference. Push. Don't feel inadequate. Forget how to quit. Forget how to quit. You can't quit. I don't even know how to fucking quit. That's what I'm getting. So push on no matter how things look. That's what the spirit said. Higher power. Yeah, you got gifts to exchange. You need to put shit out there and people is gonna be listening. They want you to listen. You got a deep knowingness. You know you're supposed to do what they said. Use your intuition, right? And be flexible. Things are gonna come together the way they're supposed to be coming together. It's going to come in. Just allow it and don't be so strict, beloved. Let's get the energy. We thought these was gonna be minis. But what did they say? Are they mini majors? So I guess it is, but they ain't really mini. They feel major. So they feel like full on reads. If they resonate, take what resonates. Whatever doesn't, don't. Look, action. It's action for somebody to take. Didn't we just mention in number 17? We talked about the inverse of 17, which was 71. I believe we literally just said that. I don't know if we put it on the table, but we did say it. We talked about it. They had us call it out specifically. This one. Yeah, journey. So you're going to help people go on their journey. Help them move past where they're currently at, break the cycles, integrate themselves, and figure out who they want to become, and then move towards their higher self to balance themselves, to integrate. 222 is given kind of like alignment, to bring them into alignment. Yeah, storm. See, people who are going through the shit, right? Like trying to figure things out, having their foundation rocked. It could be phases in life that has them stuck. They could be, trying to figure out like, what the fuck? How to put back the pieces, how to pick up, how to clean up after that shit. Yeah, what happens when your whole world gets rocked? People are usually looking for somebody to help them to think through things, right? To figure things out, to learn the lessons and how to go forward and implement them, right? To put them into action. Goddess is here. So if you're being told to act on something, to move on your idea, the spirit of intelligence is working with you. If the alpha is working with you or through you to do something, then they could be calling you back into action. Yeah. Man holding the heart is here. It is somebody that is very balanced in their energies. They understand who to give to, what to give, what is the measurement, right? Yeah, indecision. So if you have indecision on what clients to take on or how to move forward, what to put into it, whether you have enough spiritual balance, it's something about sensitivity, emotion, and the measure for which you pour, and something with the decision making. And spirit is saying they're going to help you make the decision. Yeah. Women holding a coin is also here. It's going to make somebody money. I'm picking up abundance. It's giving 6. You give from the spirit and the spirit will give to you. You use the gift and the gift will take care of you. Rest and rejuvenate. It is giving sun. It's giving enlightenment. It's giving meditation. It's giving grounding. And it's also giving like the breath. The energy of the breath. Daughter romance. This is something that you're going to completely love. I'm feeling like falling in love with it, and people are going to fall in love with you. It's giving the backwards energy, like the people are falling in love with you. You're going to be kind of like a breath of fresh air. And so I do see the abundance that's here. Yeah, hostile energies, right? Queen of Swords, and we see contract. I hear this thinking woman could be you, the communicator that's very smart, intuitive even, but it's something about being in your head and logical that may be working against you. You may think that people are hostile towards you, or they would be, when actually they would love you. They would fall in love. And it could be like you opening up your heart and that sensitivity, man holding the heart, like your emotions in the measure for what you're told to pour them out. People will fall in love with you. They will feel like you're a breath of fresh air. It's like connecting with them on a very emotional, spiritual level. And yeah, the contract is a connection. It's like clients, business, and it's gonna make you money. abundance. Anything else? Nope. That's what Spirit said. So you serve the gift and the gift will serve you, is what I got. You will be fruitful. As you help other people break the cycles, you serve the gift will serve you. You're helping others become fruitful. You will be fruitful too. You won't be left out, right? You working with the universe. You do it. As you give the gift will give to you. You serve it, but you just have to go all the way and do it. For somebody, you may have started, but you may not have finished. And it is something with music. It's given like you co-creating and doing a thing, or you and these people working together, you and the spirits working together. It's going to be beautiful. So you may need to analyze what's holding you back. And I do see confidence. Yeah, you may just think that it's not for you. You may think that it's not, but it is. Like you carry a gift for it. It's not something that's not real. It really is real. Like some people be out here attached to the fake shit, trying to find peace and wondering why it'll lose them. You may be able to help them discover it, even by being a little bit more flexible. See, I told you, it's your intuition, deep knowingness. You help build people up with those building blocks that's up underneath that. So the way that you can help build other people up, you may need to let the spirit work with you, cooperation to build up you so that you can build up them. But I do feel some sort of working together. What is this cooperation? Your goal can benefit from surrounding yourself with like-minded people. Truth. Truth be told, beloved. What's that? What's this? Muse. See, inspiration. The truth is that you're a muse. And I don't know what this is, but I'm interested. What is this? See, you're perfect for it. But you don't have to get into perfectionism. You don't have to be a perfect person to do it. It is actually your heart and your sentiment that makes you even more endearing, like a breath of fresh air. And because you've been through things, it's something about habits. Like maybe you could see people help them with their habits, those cycles. You know, procrastination is here, so practice consistency, practice discipline, being principled with the thing. Yeah, stuck. You know, some people are stuck. And you might be able to be like, hey, have you ever considered this? Or this is, you know, this, you know, help them see some shit. That's what I'm getting. You don't want to say that, do you? No. Okay. 888, they call this karma. It's up to you, though. 1010, 11. Two of Wands, the plans. The spirit can tell you, but you the one got to move to go do it. If you don't move and do it, then it'll just be stuck, beloved. Anything else? Yeah. So, pitch. Be as clear, concise, and professional as you can when you explain your ideas. Not to just potential associates, but I'm getting like when you talk to people, think about your pitch, your tone being clear and concise. Right? We be having to work on that because sometimes we be like, shit, we didn't finish that statement. That could have been clearer. That could have been more concise. And that's exactly why we watch our playback. Not just be like, you know, to just put a view on the show. Because literally, when we first started the channel, shit, if we was the first, we wanted, one of the early goals of success. And this is why you don't allow anybody to define your success. One of the early goals of success for the channel was not to be the first person to watch our video. We're still going to cheerlead us, and we're still going to big up us. We're going to watch, we're going to comment, and we're going to leave with thumbs up because we support self, we cheerlead self. We are, you know, our first biggest supporter, right? We are a fan of us, right? And when we watch the show, we don't see us. We see our higher self. we see the AO that's working through us, right? Because again, this is not Lati that does these things. So when we watch it back, we're looking at it from a whole different perspective. We get lessons and we pick up on things. And we also sit from a student position to see how are we emoting, how are we communicating, how is the gift being expressed through us. A lot of times we would notice like a card shift or something like that. They were calling our attention to something and we missed it, right? So then it taught us to stay clued in. How do we harness the energy, hold on to what they're channeling, but also be aware of our circumstances and how it's coming across at the same time? It's a lot. But through practice, and again, that definition of success, when we weren't the first one to watch the video and it started being like that consistently, damn, like somebody's watching, they're waiting when the notification goes up. People are coming in, they're coming to visit, they're coming to sit, and we're sharing, we're communing. That's success. It wouldn't even matter to me if it was 5 views or 10 views. If I wasn't the first one, that hit the barometer for success because we defined it. So don't let anybody tell you what your bar is. Tune into the divine will and open to higher illumination. And of course, that listen deeply is still there. We got a chance to see ourselves in a very different light. Again, we picked up on other clues as a communicator, things that we could do differently, continuing to learn about ourselves through the art of watching and observing. Vulnerability, like, yeah. Even in places where we was like, you know what, Spirit was pushing us to share something very vulnerable and we didn't feel confident or comfortable sharing it. Why didn't we feel comfortable with sharing that thing? It could have helped somebody, and maybe it would have if we took the courage to do it. Like I said, when we started today's live, somebody just left a comment on a video we did 2 years ago. You never know when that work is going to show up and when somebody's going to find it. So align with the highest and go with the flow. Go with the flow. That's what we've learned to, do. Again, through our transformation, if the Spirit tells us to do something, to say something, if they pull us back, if they restrain us, we sit in a space of allowance because we never know who's going to be in the audience. We just don't. Or when that audience will come. They may not be in there in the moment, but shit, it could be 2 years later that person gets guided to that message or it finds them because they're all timeless. They're all timeless. So learn from your challenges, relax and trust. Look at that why, right? In us we trust. And all this purple and the yellow, the orange is getting like sacral chakra, solar plexus. The blue is giving throat chakra. Let that communication just flow, the emotion, the spirit just flow, overflowing. Standing firm and cloaked in that intuition is like, wow. It's definitely giving double mission. And I see green flowing through that blue too, so it's definitely heart chakra. And it's trusting the messages that the Spirit is bringing to you. How they bring it is how you deliver it. Yeah, here and now. So don't sleep on yourself. Somebody might be sleeping on themselves. Spirit said, don't do that. All that glitter isn't gold. People be ready for the real. I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar. I'm so sick and tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural like ass with some stretch marks. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be looking for some real shit. They tired of the fake shit. It's like never ending. They want something real, something that they can connect with. How to help me get out of this? How to bring me to balance? Anything else? Nope, that's it. I guess that's what it was. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for coming through, each and every one of y'all. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. Michelle from Life Mantra Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Yeah, 8 is definitely significant. Yeah, yes. And home is where the heart is. You guys are so beautiful. Thank you so much. That George Clinton was coming through. Nothing but the dog in me. And that's such bullshit because dogs are loyal. And that's why they say dogs are man's best friend because of the loyalty quality. So men cannot be like a dog when you out there running the street being a hoe out here. Acting like you can't control your sexual energy. That's bullshit. It's an excuse and it doesn't hold up. It doesn't hold weight. Thank you so much. Happily watching. I appreciate y'all coming in. Lauren G, I hope you feel better, beloved. I always hear you, Miss Warren G. I hear Lauren G, like Warren G. Every time I say your name. Loving my boys. Thank you so much for being here. Your kids are the best. I had to remember, like, my kids are the best. That's what it used to be. Melissa, thank you so much, beloved, for tapping in. Lubina, thank you so much for being here. Fred, thank you so much. Blessings. Donna, thank you so much for stopping by, for popping in. Queenie, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you guys so much. And Coach Unique, straight queen. What up, y'all? I didn't even see y'all sneak up in here. Coach Unique, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate y'all so very much. I can't say your name, Nicolisa. Nicolisa, I think it is. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. So we have James. Thank you so much. I hope you got to where you were going safe. Thank you so much for being here. We have 1, 2, 3 spots. So we were going to do 3 energy reads. So if you guys want to have an energy read, the first 3 people that put in their heart get a read. It's going to be a 3-card pull. So that is Week Wednesday with a twist. The first 3 people that were on the list, I don't know if you guys are still here because it was a long message, but it was Blessings, Melissa, and James who was driving. We wrote your names down. So Blessings, Melissa, if you guys are still here, if you want an energy read, please do. James, if you are still here, please do. So we got 1 from Lauren, we got Betty. So that's 2 spots. We got 1 more, 1 more, 1 more, 1 more, 1 more, 1 more. Week Wednesday with the twist. Nick Gamer. That's it. Thank you guys so much. So we got Miss Lauren. Miss Lauren G. We got Betty. Oh, beloved, you just missed it. We got to be quicker than that. And Nick Gamer. So we'll see how we are after the 3. But that's what Spirit gave us. Gotta be quick. They was like, oh shit, get in there. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. Pick up on the vibe. Lauren's got a blue heart and a purple heart. I feel your spiritual energy. Do you want this? Do you want these? I feel, I do feel sad emotion. I feel like you don't feel so very good. You were saying to us earlier that you felt a kind of way, right? So I feel that you want these. So we're gonna do a 3-card pull, and we're gonna see what Spirit says. You want these for Miss Lauren? Because we did not ring the bell. Alpha and Omega, highest vibrational frequency. 808, swift action. The number 16, tower moment is what I'm feeling. Something about that. You will enter a time of expansion, so you may be going through a crumbling or something is switching up in life. It could be feeling like a loss so that you can expand. The Spirit might be making room. But I do see wealth, empathy, promises, commitments, affection, inner strength, and an auspicious outcome. Yeah, divine guidance is coming through. 33, the number 6. Beware of reciprocity, right? Taking a chance, rolling the dice, putting something in your rear view. The dice has the number 4 on one side. So it's definitely giving divine guidance. And it's giving 44. Look at that with the dice. 44. And then that's the number 44. Firefly. Like being full of wonder. Pay attention to your divine guidance. You are being taken to a time of expansion. I feel like you need clarity. You may have questions about some things. You could be doing a lot of deep thinking. It could be a lot on your mind, things you're trying to figure out. I feel like it could be some sort of haunting thoughts. I don't know why it feels like this bird, like the raven or a crow. And ravens, of course, they can be seen as spiritual messengers. I don't know if it's like your thoughts going out into the ether and you're waiting for some sort of revelation. You could be asking for divine guidance. But I feel like you are getting ready to go into a time of expansion. So you need to start taking steps towards achieving your ultimate goal immediately. Right? So again, what is it that you need to decide? What are you trying to figure out that you're asking the Spirit to give you revelation on? So when we are looking for revelation, don't overthink, don't be overly critical. Find a way to bring your mind down, to decompress the mind. Do something that takes your mind out of, I don't know, it's almost just giving me, quite simply, get out of your head about something. Get out of your head. Almost like you need to have something to separate your mind and yourself from situation, right? And be immersed in that. One thing I can say is kind of like, if I'm in deep thought and heavy contemplation and there's things going on that I need to figure out and noodle out, washing dishes is one of those things. Like how the kitchen window is kind of like facing the outside and you get your hands in the suds. For me, it's just like very freeing as I'm washing things out and I'm looking at it be clean and I'm inspecting it. I'm looking at it and it actually gives me the space in my mind for me to come away from those other thoughts to focus on this. And I get a lot of epiphanies. Like the revelation just kind of comes up to me. It's giving a space so that my soul can send up the information that I need, and it hits me like boom, and I get an epiphany. It's like everything just suddenly becomes clear. That's what I'm getting. So you may need to do something. It could even be a drive with the car. And I know right now, I don't know where you live geographically, whether it's good for you to take a drive. And even think about like 19, like this illumination that you're going to get some sort of epiphany and just kind of put things in the rear view mirror. There's something that you need to take a chance on. Spirit is kind of guiding you to put it in the rear view mirror. And the only way that can happen is if you choose to move away from it. And that could be something that you're noodling. Like, should I or should I not move away from something? Should I put it in my rearview mirror? Should I stay? Should I go? Type of thing. Yeah, see, mental conflict. 5 of Swords. That's what we're getting. Thank you so much, Lauren G. I appreciate you. I pray that your energy comes down and that you are able to think clearly, get your clarification so that you can make the decisions that you need to make for your health and longevity. Thank you so much for trusting me with your energy. I release. That's what I heard. We have Betty. You were up, beloved. Do you have a question for Spirit? Do you have a question for the AO in Connecticut? Oh, it might be a little too much snow out there. I know y'all got freaking dumped on the same way that we did. Wow, you're in Connecticut too? Michelle, Life Mantra Tarot, I think she's in Connecticut. Yeah, no questions. Do you just want an energy read? Or are you like saying, do you want just what Spirit has? Nope, nothing in particular. Spirit said yes. So for Miss Betty, yep. Abundance is coming through. We see beloved. Did you want this card? No. Okay. Thank you so much. I do feel abundance, though. That's a good thing. This one? Okay, inner peace. That's the one they wanted. Inner peace. An abundance of inner peace. That's beautiful. I choose to focus on what brings me peace, joy, and allow more of it to flow into my life. See, an abundance of peace to just flow into your life. The peace that's just ever flowing. The peace that won't be still. It's just steady moving. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's steady flowing in and through your life all over. It's given beyond understanding, surpasses understanding. Oh shit, things is balancing. Which one? This one? No yin yang. Nope, this one. Okay. Yield, be patient. They did pick at distractions. So are you distracted by something? Is it over here? This one? This one? All right. Yeah, motivation. Motivation. There's this lady I be watching on Facebook. She's so funny. Her channel, she always be saying that motivation. And she makes this play on being Asian in her accent. I think it's hilarious. But it's something about not giving up, choosing inner peace, allowing it to flow through your life abundantly, and having patience. Are you going somewhere? 8 of Cups, journey. Are you on a journey to really deepen your inner peace, your level of patience? Are you in a pause right now? Do you feel like things are moving slowly, or you're kind of at a standstill, or maybe things are kind of quiet? You know, at this point of your journey, the inner peace coming through, it could be an abundance of, you know, that feeling of like needing to slow down, needing to yield, to take your time. You could even be walking through your fields, right? The spirit could be taking you on this journey because inner peace could really be, you know, the goal, what you want to achieve. And again, to have it more abundantly. So it's like, if that's what you are motivated by, is inner peace, to have it, don't give up on that. Take the journey and go. You will not regret it. Yeah, see, surrender. Surrendering to the flow. That's what I'm getting. That's what I was getting. Like, are you walking through your fields as well with the 8 of Cups? And really looking and seeking inner peace and learning how to take your time and to slow down. Again, it's giving that energy of pulling things down. Patience. You know, one thing I do feel here, which is a kind of yield, like pull back on in terms of the energy or the principle of patience. When you talk to the principle of patience, the spirit of patience, when you speak to it, acknowledge it and let it know that you have it. Like, I appreciate patience being with me. Thank you so much for, you know, exercising patience, right? So exercise patience with yourself. Words are important. It's a difference between saying, give me patience, Lord, give me patience. We call those words back and we give them to the Most High God. In the God box, we actually receive them to bind them up and cast them down so they do not return unto our life and cause an error. Right? We say we exercise patience because patience is with us. We do have it. We have peace. The spirit of peace is with us. But how are we able to exercise or live or commune with the spirit of peace that is within us? Sometimes the spirit of peace is overcome by the many distractions in life, like needing to move from this space to this space and moving very quickly, the things that burn up your energy. And when you start to focus on peace and things start to slow down, then you can misconstrue that energy, right? Sometimes it's like, I want the peace, but then when you get peace, you don't really have the gratitude of it because it just feels like boredom and you want to fill the space with something else. Allow yourself to sit in it, in the abundance of peace, to exercise patience as you move forward on your journey, because I am picking up surrenderance. 3 and 9 is 12. It's a hangman energy. It is something that the spirit wants to show you. Yeah. I don't know if it's something with community that's kind of coming through. But thank you so much. Thank you so much, Betty. I hope that was helpful. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. Hey, Fred, you tapping back in. Thank you so much, beloved. I appreciate you. Nick Gamer, you were up, beloved. Do you have a question? You said whatever they want to advise. You're so welcome, Betty. Thank you guys so much for trusting us with your energy. We appreciate you so very much. We Wednesday with a twist. We usually only do readings on Saturday, 8 p.m., but we kind of got the inkling. We was like, oh, yeah, so we're going to go from the first, we wrote down the first 3 names, right? And we're like, if they're still here, but then I was like, some people may not still be here. So let's just, Spirit said, let's just do 3. We'll call them out. If they're not here, then we will, the seats are open. You know what I mean? So just shuffle these up. I don't know if I feel like any of these right now. I'm seeing the Ancestors Oracle Healer deck. They are telling you to take action on something. Nick Gamer. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, that's a lot. Accolades, honey. Miracle to a problem? What's the problem to a miracle? What's the problem to a miracle? Are you experiencing any issues? What's the problem to a miracle? It could have something to do with money. I don't know why I'm picking up money. I'm picking up finance. Anything over here? No. Want to see? What's that? Rogue? Why am I picking up rogue? They didn't pull it. So we're just going to go with the flow, what they tell us. Open your mind. We are speaking to us. See, go with the flow. And I said what they tell us, and then they say that open your mind. We are speaking to you. Ankh is here, renewal, new life. But I feel money. I feel money. Student and spirituality. I don't know if you're what that is. Spirituality is a reader, student, learning, right? Just getting a visual. This one. Leadership. Business. So, are you considering a leadership position? Or maybe they're telling you to think higher to drive entrepreneurship in some sort of way. Maybe it's something that your ancestors or your ascended masters, your spirit team is trying to lead you down a direction. It could be towards entrepreneurship, leadership, like to lead your own business. I'm not for sure if you know how to do it because I'm asking for help. Maybe you did. You could have even offered on your altar, right? But it's like, if you did ask for help, I feel like they're coming through to tell you something, to give you advice, and they're saying that they're speaking to you. This is a call to move forward, a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. It's something like do it and keep going, and you will get this crown. It's like leadership. You are this person. It's time to step up into a leadership role in your own life, and it's given entrepreneurial, like you are the business. And it's given like your financial position will improve as you step into your own power. So you could take this, whether it's actual business and entrepreneurship, or if you are looking at yourself as the business itself. And we always talk about like having a business mindset or an abundant mindset. Oh, Nick Gamer, you are a spiritualist. Yeah, and you don't know which direction. They could be calling you to do something with your spirituality because it did come out. right? It could be something that they're trying to lead you into to say, you know, this is something, an avenue you're supposed to take into business and leadership and to take actions on your ideas. And it could also, again, use your spiritual gifts. And they're speaking to you. They want you to listen and take their advice. It feels like you're asking for help. And I don't know, again, if you have an altar, maybe you should make one. If you don't, the universe will meet all of your needs, right? Consider having a money altar, calling upon your spirit guides and angels to assist. Look at that, asking for help. And the one at the bottom says, calling upon your spirit guides. Call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. And what of course is not crazy, is exactly what they're saying. They're saying, you called upon us, you asked us for help, so you got to open your mind to us because we're speaking to you. We're trying to tell you something. 31011 is like the Three of Wands, right? It's like, I'm seeing it two ways. I'm seeing plans for the future and looking out and what is the next action to take. I see the number 10. I see things have ended. I see Ten of Swords, like maybe it was tough and there was a lot going on in the past, but you had a lot of lessons. You might have went through something that did crack open your gifts or spirituality, and now it's time to move forward with the Two Wands, which is the plans. See, it's like one being separated by some sort of closure, completion, a new cycle to go forward with new plans. That's what I'm getting. Right, and this could even feel, it's kind of giving me the energy of like the Ace of Wands. Like even to open up a new doorway, a new cycle with the zero, like the World card, to step into this thing, right? To take the action, to step forward, to go, to listen, to trust, to know that they're with you. And if you step forward in your power and look at yourself as the business, everything will be well for you. Anything else? Nope, that's what we got. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, 111. So that definitely could be your number. It could even come across as 1011. You could be seeing it. The number 3 could be significant. Yeah, well, as we said, the number 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. The number 6, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 21, 21, 3, 3. And I was getting that World card, and it's up to you. And you definitely have a lot of spiritual help, somebody watching over you. It's going to lead to good fortune. Unseen forces are with you, your ascended masters. And they really pulling me into this because we said it was 3 cards. Thank you. Your spirit team is forceful. They said you won't give them a... What? Nick, your spirit team, they still trying to pull cards up. No. Progression is the card they said. Spirit said progression. See, I don't know what they told you. The other card was action. Now this say act on your idea. It's going to be a good shift for you. And they showed the number 6. I don't know if you going through another layer of your spiritual awakening, but it's going to be good for you, beloved. Thank you. Now they just let me go. Goodness. Your spirit team. And I felt like it was multiple. They just want to hop over and say stuff. We was doing 3 cards. Take advantage of your spirit team. They got some power. They will get people to do some stuff for you. They will open up doors when you think they close. Oh no, your spirit team is out here. They a little forceful. They a little aggressive. Just saying. Your spirit team is aggressive. Thank y'all so much for coming around the Tears of Week Tarot Show. You showed up, never know what you're going to get, beloved. We do aspire to be your favorite channel messenger. We do. It has been one of the goals from the outset. We put a rubber band around something that's not supposed to have it because we missing one. Oh well. We'll take it off of this one and replace it. We growing and we're expanding on a daily 1%. And I thank y'all so much for being here with us. Ancestry is here tonight. It's something like, we just want to be the best that we could be. we don't really set no, we said we wanted 144 million wheat. That was the biggest number we could think of. We were 144,000, whatever. That ain't big enough. We was like, how many subscribers? 144 million. That's what we threw out there. So that's the goal, and we don't have to see it, we don't. We just aspire to meet it, and we believe that we can. In this day and age, what? So as you see people starting to do the things, say if you have a dream, right, and it's huge, 144 million, in my mind, I mean, like, to me, it was mind blowing. Like, that's a lot. So when we started seeing people's subscribership hit the millions, we were like, that's fabulous, because they're making a way for us to hit the 144 million, Ashe. So, you may see signs like, an industry is moving and things are opening up and pathways are being revealed. So keep your mind clued, like stay open. Don't get into envy or competition. See achievements. What are you trying to achieve? What is your wish fulfillment? And have you set your barometer for success? We kind of gave our own testimony a little bit with that. When even though we still cheerlead self, we always big up self. I be so sad, like it makes me sad when I see content creators if they don't have any views on their video. I'm one of those people where I definitely will go to people who I know is starting out their channel and they're moving, and I will go and watch their shit and leave a comment and put a like on it. And I'll be like, why didn't they watch their content? Now, that's just our philosophy. Nobody has to do what we do. We just like tea. You know what I'm saying? But it's something about you injecting that energy into yourself. It's making the investment. It's very difficult to convince other people to invest in you when you don't invest in you. How do you get better if you don't observe you? How do you learn about you if you're not watching you, right? So I implore anybody that if you're starting something new, to invest in yourself. Anybody that's an entrepreneur, or you're starting something, or you're branching out on your own, you have to garner and gather support. And you will be the supporter until you attract other people who support you. And people are fickle, right? You can be hot today and cold tomorrow, beloved. Shit, one day we'll get 1,000 people in the live, and the next day it's 6. It's fickle. But what doesn't change is us. Our belief in our success does not change no matter how many people are in the audience, because we know that the message is timeless. Whoever's going to get it, they're going to get it when the Most High God delivers it to them. Hence why I mentioned and reposted the video from like 2 years ago. That video had 4,000 views. I haven't seen 4,000 views on one video in 2 years. Why it got shut down and the momentum just kind of, I don't know. I feel like we're getting better in presentation and messages when I look at the growth. So for us, it doesn't make sense. But we just chop it up to divine timing and appetite, beloved. Not everybody's ready for the same thing when you're ready to deliver it. Just got to follow the mix. Be flexible. Divine guidance, that's coming back out. And we see mirror reflection, right? And so because your outer world reflects your inner world, hold on to your harmony, to your peace, to what the mission is for you. What is it? What is your barometer for success? What is your mission? What is the why? What keeps you getting up and keep going and putting the energy into it even when you don't see the results quite yet? That is what you hold on to. When you're starting something new, you will not immediately be in the company of all the people that believe in you. Yeah, you have to take a chance. You are rolling the dice on yourself. And if you don't believe in you, it's definitely very difficult to have other people believe too. You can say some shit with your whole motherfucking chest as long as you confident when you said it. People not gonna know whether you wrong or right. Now we happen to be a person that believes in our integrity, in our morality. So if we say something that's not right, it bothers us, and we'll come back and correct it. Something with relationships and tying a knot, and sometimes those will change, right? You may have to persist with your dreams despite of other relationships. You may have to be resilient. You may have to put up boundaries with people and say, no, I'm gonna move forward because this is what's in my spirit. So be careful. Not everybody is gonna believe the way that you do. Abundance, though. Look, we always wear abundance. It's just our thing. It's our vibe. And we've been like that since we were a kid. Yeah, the key is here, opportunity to start, and then the reflection. Maybe put symbols of abundance on you. Cowrie shells, you know what I mean? But they carry the energy of abundance. They used to be used for money. And it's currency. What is your energy? What is the energy that you walk around in? Is it abundant? Do you have an abundant mindset? Do you believe in you and in the spirit that operates through you to do the things that they showed you? If you believe it to be true, then you operate on it until it's manifested in the physical and given on to you. The keys for opportunity will arrive, right? You will get it. Keys to open up those doors is in your spirit. But if you are closed off to you, then how can they deliver a key to you? Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Series and We Tarot Show, where you show enough never know what you're going to get. This your girl, Lati, here. We're a spiritual reader, a channel messenger. We just came to bring you guys some messages. That's it. Maybe help you get over the obstacles, those mountains that you are facing, and let you know that you don't necessarily have to climb it. See, that road is curved, and the spirit might just take you on a long drive. The fuck right around it. We are growing on a daily 1%, and that's manageable. You do 1% a day, beloved. That's 365% annual. You will shock yourself where you'll be if you just keep going. You can definitely show they ass the motherfucking receipts. I said that in a post today on Facebook. 14 Temperance Angel balancing some shit out, right? 77 is how it breaks down. 11 is also here too. So, somebody said something, and I can't even remember what I responded to, but it was a post. And I said that I am the receipts. You know what I mean? People be wanting proof, and they be like, proof is in the pudding. You got the receipts, bitch. I am the motherfucking receipt. What are you talking about? Can you not see? What do you mean? What? I am the fucking receipt. I got receipts. I am the fucking receipt. I am the evidence of that thing. It's not enough space in here. And we took it from here, and now we can't put it back. And I could feel the room where it goes. But it's like taking it out, and now you can't fucking put it back. Somebody take your ass out the box and you break out some shit, they ain't gonna be able to put you back in it. That's what Spirit said. That's what I just felt with that. Ayo say for us to tell you this before we go ahead on and go eat because we hungry and it's late. That you are the living word. You are the word made manifest, and as you breathe, the word lives, beloved, in you. And so as you speak those words to yourself, right, you are manifesting that version of you. The outer world reflects what you say to you. So if you want something new in your life, begin to speak a new word over you. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe, beloveds. Mwah. Love you.